What's up everybody, and welcome to today's edition of Tool Duel. We're going to post all the specs and the cool features of each tool, but I want to know in the comment section below, which tool do you like the best? Which one has the coolest features and what would you change? I want you all to decide the winner between the two of these tools. Now with that being said, let's take a look at the two tools that will be competing in the Tool Duel.
So today we're looking at the Dewalt 887 versus the RIDGID brand new Octane Impact. They're both 1/4 inch. Now we just did a tool duel between the RIDGID and the Makita Impacts, and I told you whoever wins between those two will go up against the Dewalt, but it was so close I figured, you know what, let's just put both of them up against the Dewalt. So later on in a few days we will have the Makita up against the Dewalt, but let's check these two out. They're going head to head. Honest with you, I was really surprised with how this actually turned out, in my opinion. But I want to know what you guys think, so leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know who you think wins this out of the two. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Let's get it started. Let's take a look at the Dewalt first. Now, the Dewalt is a little older school than the RIDGID Octane. The RIDGID Octane just came out a couple months ago. We were the first to have the review. But you can see they're both pretty similar in size. You're looking at weight on the Dewalt, 2.65 pounds. That's without the battery. Of course, the battery is the 6.0 20 volt. While we're running in the Octane is the 18 volt, and it's also the 6.0. 3,250 RPM on the Dewalt. For the bumps per minute, you're looking at 3,800. In inch pounds, you're looking at 1,825. So it's a pretty powerful impact. Warranty on the Dewalt, you're looking at a 3-year limited warranty, 1-year free service contract, and a 90-day money-back guarantee. Now, we'll drive lags and screws with both of these impacts, but as far as it goes with the LED lights, both of them pretty much the same. On the Dewalt, you've got a softer yellow light. You've got 3 of them right up on the head. You pull the trigger and they turn on. The build on this tool, very well done. Feels pretty balanced. It's a little bit heavy on the lower end with that 6.0 battery. And all, it does feel pretty nice. As far as it goes with the hex up here, the one thing that this does not have is on the RIDGID, you can pull that hex out. It'll stay out until you put your bit in. This you have to pull out, put the bit in, and then it will close. The 3 different speed adjustments, you got the 1, you got the 2, and the 3. Pretty simple, pretty basic. 1's your low speed, 2's your medium speed, 3's your high speed. Not rocket science, pretty easy to understand. Forgot to mention, you do get a belt clip with this, not the bit holder in the back. Now, review videos, we don't add the price. I usually don't because prices change, but for the tool duels, I do. $129 for the bare tool. It is brushless. Now, let's take a look at the RIDGID Octane, the brand new RIDGID Octane. It just came out a couple months ago. This is also brushless. It does run off of the Octane Smart battery. As far as it goes with the hex, what I like about this is that you can pull it out. You don't have to worry about pulling it out when you put your bit in. Just slide that bit in, it'll close up, pull it out again, it's ready for another one. So that's nice. Now, as for price on this, you're looking at $129. Weight on it, 2.85 pounds. A little bit bigger than the Dewalt. You also got the 3 LED right there in the front. What's nice about this, you pull the trigger, they'll light up, but it also has a dedicated light button right here. And just like the Dewalt, really nice build on it. For the torque inch pounds, you're looking at 2,400. You got your basic lock reverse forward button right here. As for the RPM on this, you're looking at 2,900. And as for the blows per minute, you're looking at 3,500. Now, what this does have that the Dewalt doesn't is, well, you got the digital push buttons right here, right? You got a couple different modes. You got the lag, you got the screw, and you got the auto mode, which works really well. And you also got 3 different speeds. So really, you got 6 different options altogether when you're working with this impact. Feels really good. It's actually the opposite as the Dewalt. It feels a little bit more top heavy than it does bottom heavy like the Dewalt did. But all in all, they're both balanced pretty well. The solid feel to them, so I'm happy with the build quality on both these units. As far as it goes with the warranty, you get the lifetime service agreement on the RIDGID and the battery as well. time to put these to the test. We're going to start out with some general purpose screws going into a treated 4x4. Switch in between both of these so you can see the difference up close. So we're going to start out on setting 1, the lowest speed on both the Dewalt first. Let's start it out. Now I'm really not looking for these to do much on the lowest speed. And the Dewalt stopping. Basically impacts it in. Real slow on the lowest mode. It's to be expected, but let's try the rigid. Lowest setting right here. Brought it down a little bit further before it started to impact. So let's move it up to the second speed, the medium. And mind you, these are treated 4x4s. There's a lot of moisture in these. So let's try this. That was actually a lot faster than I expected. Let's take it out. So that was really quick even on the second setting. So let's try the rigid here on the second setting. And they're both in drill mode. Super fast as well. So impressed with both of the medium settings on both of these impacts. Alright, now let's bump it up to the highest speed. We'll go to 3 on both of these. Again, both in drill mode. That was super fast. That was really quick. Alright, now let's try the rigid. Alright, same thing. Both 3. And also very fast. So, really nice to see how quick these things actually are. Now, the one thing that the rigid does exceptionally well is the auto mode. I want to show you this because the Dewalt doesn't necessarily have this. And I did not stop pulling that trigger. It stops by itself. And if I pull it again, then it'll go down in. But very controlled, and then once you start syncing that, it will stop by itself. Let's do some lags. Now, these are 1/2-inch lags. We're going to start out with a couple different sizes, but we're using the exact same socket, both Husky, same size on each impact. Now we're not going to use any pilot holes. We'll start out with a couple inches, then we'll go up to a 4-inch, and we'll see how it drives those down in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive this down a little bit, maybe about 1/8 of an inch, because it's kind of hard to do this by yourself. So let's drag the one down here, and then let's do another one right next to it. Once we get those in, we're going to put these up side by side. I am not going to apply any pressure at all to either one, and then I'll switch hands when we go to do the longer lags. Alright, so now that we got these set up, I'm going to throw the Dewalt on this side, throw the rigid here, pull the trigger. So the Dewalt, a little faster on the left-hand side there. Let's take them out. So it looks like the Dewalt took that one. Let's try it with the longer lags. Remember, we're not using any pilot holes at all for either one of these. And again, it's going through a treated 4x4. So let's check this out with the longer lags, see what happens. Dewalt's taking it in speed. You know, not only did they go all the way down through that 4x4, it also went down through my picnic table. So the wife will be very happy about that. But impressive. Alright, let's bring these back up. Alright, so let's look at the battery real quick. 3 out of the 4 bars are still left on the rigid, and 3 out of the 3 bars on the Dewalt is still available. At the end of the day, I think it boils down to 2 things. One is, you want something that's a little faster, or you want something that has the newer technology. And really, that's up to the end user to decide. I just want to bring these out here and see what you think. I want to know which one out of these 2 do you think is the winner. Who wins the Tool Duel? These impact drivers are very impressive. I like both of them. I think they're both pretty much in the same weight class. They're very close. I think the RIDGID is a little bit heavier, a little bit larger overall, but not much. To be honest with you, I am excited to put the Dewalt up against the Makita here in the next Tool Duel. So I want to know who won this. Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe. Don't forget to share it out. If you haven't come and checked us out on the Tool Review Zone Instagram page, come over and say hi. Look for us at toolreviewzone.com. We'll be back with more videos soon.